Welcome to Nerdities. Bitches.
No topic to observe, no step to ask nine. That's right, everybody. Nerdy Jersey's finest nerdities. Yeah, hi, I'm Mike.
I am Justin.
Now we can't hear you again.
Vin turned into a mime.
Yeah. Marcel Marvin. Okay, we said his name 4 times. You know who he is. We'll get him back. Who else?
Joe, bitches.
Oh, Joey Attitude over here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, Joe, motherfuckers.
I have energy right now. We're not exhausted already.
Don't try and shit in my yard.
No, Vinnie, we still don't hear you.
Oh, what's going on with your stuff?
Hey, what happened? You had sound, and now you don't have
Yeah,
sound.
you were working just before.
He's tryharding. He wants that mic. He spent the money on that mic. He wants that shit to work.
Fucking give it a rest.
Fucking figure it out. As everybody speaks. I feel like shit is good tell.
Yeah, the shit you're feeling, it takes about 2.5 weeks to fucking get over.
That's pretty usual.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Long. You never feel like legit completely sick, but also you don't feel right. I just started feeling better yesterday.
Do we think it's the Rona? Is there a new Rona going around?
I swabbed.
There's always
shit.
Rona.
Because I lost sense of smell for about 12 hours, but that's happened to me every time I get a sinus infection.
Right.
Like, throughout the last 20 years. So who knows anymore?
Pop a test.
I did. I tested negative. Zach tested negative. He still has his cough.
Where can you go for those now?
You go to fucking CVS.
You
can still get the free ones in the mail.
Yeah, you get them from the post office for free.
Yeah.
You go to the post office?
No, you do it online.
It's fucking weird. I don't know if I even want to bother going online. I feel like I'm at the tail end of it anyway. Oddly.
Yeah.
I'm burning through it quickly. That's what makes me think it is COVID. Because I think I had COVID during the heat of it, but only for like 4 days. I think I'm one of those people that it doesn't really latch onto.
I was the same way, dude. I was like really sick for like 1 or 2 days, and after that, I was like fine.
We had it twice. Knocked us the fuck out both times. This wasn't like that.
Well, we all react differently.
But hey, whatever. So the other day, 2 things. Mike knows these stories. I had a dream about all of us being at a wedding.
And it was the reddest wedding of all.
And the band no-showed.
Oh. Know where this is going.
So we were like, we can fucking do it. So we picked up some instruments. And we sang. And the only thing I remember, because I started laughing when we were doing it, and I woke myself up laughing, was we covered the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme song.
Dude, I'm trying to learn that song. Do you know how hard that song is to play?
It's pretty fucking hard. Vin, we still can't hear you.
You look like Paul Rudd right now. It's weird.
He does look like Paul Rudd.
A little bit, yeah.
Was that the only song we covered, or did we do other songs you can't remember, and it was Turtles that really stuck with you?
I think that was the only one until I started laughing and woke up.
Alright, I'll try to learn it. It'll take me like a bunch of years, but I'll try to learn it.
You were playing. Kyle asked what instruments. I said I don't remember much except for he was playing drums. There
we go.
I was playing drums?
Yeah, no. Kyle was playing drums.
I gotta figure that out.
The second thing is, so it says to me, wife, hey wifey, I'm growing out my hair. And her and James were like, oh, okay. And then Chase was like, well, how long? And I was like, I don't know, till I stop. And Ashley goes, no, you're not. And I was like, I'm a grown-ass man. And she's like, yeah, and I'm your grown-ass wife.
It's very very odd the thing she puts her foot down for.
It really is.
One of them is your facial hair.
Dude, no, that is a line I don't want to cross again with the facial hair thing.
Yeah, we won't be shaving you in this next movie.
I have not heard the end of that.
I'm sure.
Anytime I go to shave.
But like, James is all like, "What? You don't want to see him in a ponytail?" She's like, "No." I was like,
dude, I can imagine you directing something and just having a fucking just disgusting rat tail ponytail. Also pulling it off.
Look, I have a full head of hair. Like, it's not. I don't have Paul Heyman going on.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I see you with that.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's funny.
You gotta do it so that the back never really gets long. The front keeps growing, and the back you keep trimming it, but there's just enough back there to put in a ponytail. So you constantly have the douchebag ponytail.
Yeah.
Hey, what is that?
You take the rubber band out, it all just kind of levels off John Wick style. But yeah, when you put it in, douche tail.
And she's like, "Well, what about your beard?" I was like, "No, I'm gonna let that grow too." And she's like, "That I wouldn't mind." I was like, wait. You can let me ZZ top my fucking beard, but you won't let me grow my hair out to be a ponytail? She goes,
wait, like full Billy Gibbons? Like,
I mean, I could. It's got length to it right now.
Could. Just because you can do a thing doesn't mean you should do a thing.
Yeah.
You look like you sell fucking duck calls.
I might have to get into it. Yeah. I need to pay bills, okay?
Some duck calls and racism.
Not the racism.
Exactly.
It's duck calls for everyone. Like, I'll be the most inclusive duck call salesman ever. You know? I don't discriminate like that. Money's money. What the fuck do I care?
That's how you horn in on their business. You'll get all the real left-wing woke duck people.
Yeah, woke ducks.
That's how you market it, too.
Yeah, woke ducks.
Woke ducks.
Hey, guys. How are you feeling about the election?
We're not getting political right now, are we?
I have a question. If a certain someone does get back into power, and he does the things he's saying he's going to do, how long do you think we're going away for?
Us? As a group?
Yes.
Was humanity?
No. As a group.
Well, I don't think he'd focus on us.
I would be shocked.
We don't really have power.
We don't, but we still talk shit. We devoted a whole fucking 4 years to the guy getting the douche of the week award.
I did read he wants to be dictator.
Yeah, I've heard that thrown out. If it gets to the point that he can actually punish his enemies, like his personal enemies, then we have bigger problems than just the podcast is getting harassed. We are in full Days of Future Past.
Yeah, because checks and balances exist.
Yeah, like,
for now.
Anytime he tries to extend too far, hopefully, you gotta hope there's enough people in the legislature and in the judiciary to be like, nah, man, nah. You gotta hope. Even though he's got both sides stacked to his advantage. So it's a fucking proposition ever, him getting in.
You guys think he's gonna weaponize the DOJ?
Just like he did last time.
I don't think so. He was supposed to lock up Hillary Clinton, remember? They're buds again.
I call them buds.
Yeah. Where was she dancing with him for the 45 minutes that he stopped his rally just to dance?
Hey, I mean, I would dance too if I had rallies that big.
Is it like 10 people?
I don't know. I'd be more like, hey, 3 people just fainted. Let's call this thing over.
There he is.
Let's wrap up. Hey,
I just want to, like, what are the odds you think that we're all going to end up in federal prison?
0.
0?
You
saying 0? I
say... Well, you plan on paying your taxes? They don't really care about us.
We talked a lot of shit.
A lot of people talked a lot of shit. He's not going to go for the low-hanging fruit.
I'm not putting it past him. I say there's a solid 33% chance we end up locked up.
That's just spitballing.
No, that's terrible. It's a terrible guess.
It's a terrible guess?
I don't even know what we're talking about, and I know 33%
I said
of anything having to do with us is a terrible guess.
I said, what are the odds if the orange one comes back into power and he becomes the type of tyrannical leader he wants to be, and he starts taking out people that have been talking shit? I said, what are the odds we all end up in federal prison?
Well, I was just kidding. I figured it out immediately what you guys are talking about. But,
okay.
Yeah, no, I think 33% is pretty high. Yeah. I think...
Bless you.
Thank you. I think 3% is pretty high. Just because, as Mike said, I don't think he really gives a shit about us.
I think he's petty enough that he's got a list of everybody who's talked shit.
I don't think we're on that list.
I do.
I think there's a list of people who have talked shit. I think we're really low on it, though. There's some other priorities above us.
I'm not going to stop talking shit.
No.
That's your First Amendment right, brother.
Yeah, Kyle, you missed the point where I was talking about how my wife won't let me grow my hair out to a ponytail. She's going to let me grow it out, but I'm not allowed to have a ponytail.
But he could ZZ top his beard.
But I could ZZ top my beard, yeah.
There are moments you'll have to have a ponytail.
Wait, what? You're allowed to ZZ top your beard, but you can't grow your hair out?
Yeah, I'm allowed to grow my hair out, right?
Yeah.
But I can't grow it that long that I can put it in a ponytail.
I think that means you can't grow it out. That's what I'm hearing.
Well, I mean, considering that it's normally, like, buzzed.
You know what you should do?
Mm-hmm.
You should grow your hair out back into a bowl cut.
Yeah.
And then be like, it's this, or I can grow it out all the way.
No, because then I got to live with that for a while.
No, because then she'll shave it off in his sleep.
That too.
That's what I would do. If Jill gave me an ultimatum like that, I would say, well, then it's all fucking going.
Well, if Jill did a bowl cut, I think we'd all be weirded out by that.
Well, she would have to lose hair to do a bowl cut. But I think you get my point.
I hope I maybe get your point.
I don't even know if I have a point.
Bring back the bowl cut.
Do any of that.
Yeah, I can't do the bowl cut again.
You can and you will.
No, I can't.
You can. I can understand why you wouldn't want to.
Yeah. It'll look so bad with the beard, though. Like, the bowl cut's not meant to be on bearded people.
Bowl cut with beard.
You would look so Dutch.
So Dutch.
Holy shit,
Phil
would you
Kuhlman.
look like a Mennonite. You'd look like fucking Noah Dick with dark hair.
I know a dicker, too, but, like, you know what I mean.
I haven't seen you with that haircut in the age of a dog once.
I always think about bringing it back. But I don't know the head shape. I look retarded.
Oh, it's a weird choice of words for that haircut.
Well, not good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm getting into the it's growing phase. So like, yeah, but it's not like stylable yet. There's no, you can't.
You're in the awkward phase.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do sides and then, or let it all grow and just get bushy and trying to tamp it down?
I'm just gonna, it's just gonna get tampered down.
Okay.
And then eventually.
You wear hats enough. You don't have to worry about looking.
Right.
Yo, what are you coding over there?
Yeah, see, that doesn't look good. That's not right.
You trying to see Dutchman? Naked Dutchman?
Like, that looks like...
Flying naked Dutchman?
That's a bad time. No one's happy with that. Let's not do that. Oh. I'm going to send you guys a picture. And I want you to, look at it and see if the person in the picture reminds you of anybody in this group currently.
I'm going to send you a picture. I don't want you to look at it, but I want your opinion on it.
Yeah, listen to this picture I'm going to send you.
Listen to it. This dude, like...
Oh, that's horrendous. Joe sent a group... Oh.
I accidentally sent it to Beth first.
What
the hell was that?
The bull's no bueno.
What the fuck did you say? What the hell is...
Okay, now...
Oh, shit. Dude, you look hot.
Right. Dude, it looks like me, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Gotta get a little closer. I'm seeing it. With a Euro mullet?
Yeah.
Hi, Emery.
I know. So like, I see this and I'm like freaking out, and so James is like, "What's up?" So I pause the video and I show him because it's on TikTok, and he goes, "Whoa."
There's very few more chilling experiences in life than seeing your doppelganger. I was stopped at a light one time, and a dude pulls up behind me, and I pulled up behind me.
Yeah. And,
Dude, I saw.
and like,
You saw Evil Joe?
I saw Evil Joe at Vinnie's in Barnegat.
I was fucking freaked out, man. And Ashley's like, doesn't really look that much like you, and I was like,
Enough.
it's creepy enough.
It was just that one angle, but it looks like it a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
Okay, feels like enough diversion.
that's enough clones. Yeah.
I only have one bit of casting. Mason Dye. Don't know him by name, but if you watch the last season of Stranger Things, he was the jock dude who was all rabble-rousing. The anti-Satan guy who got cut in half by the giant rift opening up in the ground. We'll be playing Bomb Site in The Boys Season 5.
Oh.
That's a long beard, Vinny.
Yeah, I remember those days on you.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Beard.
Good times.
I have casting.
Okay.
Go ahead,
I
Joe.
have no idea who Bomb Site is or what he does, but that Arian's going to play him. Joe?
Reese Darby, as we all know from Flight of the Conchords, and Yes Man, will be playing a guest star on Star Trek Strange New World Season 3 as a legacy character. And he said the character is fun, and the whole Star Trek world is speculating. That's his quote. Playing this character is fun.
The character is boring.
Playing this character is fun.
Playing this
Not
character
even the
is
character is fun.
Okay.
But so we've already met Ahura,
Authentic.
Jim Kirk, Spock, Scotty.
Wait, what's this dude from? What
Flight of the Conchords. Remember the manager from Flight of the Conchords?
Never really watched Flight of the Conchords.
Did you ever see Yes Man? He played Jim Carrey's best friend.
Never watched
He's
that.
the New Zealand guy.
Dude, for schmucks.
Flag means death. If you see him, you'll be like, that guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
That was a good pull, Joe, that last one. I completely forgot that was a thing.
Some people are saying he could be Dr. McCoy. I don't see that.
Maybe. He was the NPC from the Jumanji movies. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, he's not very Bonesy. Although Bones is supposed to be a bit older than everybody else. No, he's going to be Scotty.
No, Scotty's already there.
No, he's not going to be Scotty.
So that's like what it's like. There's like only a tiny bit of handful legacy characters that they can do.
Definitely ain't going to be Chekhov. That's for shit, sure.
No, because this is still
60-year-old Chekhov.
This is still 15 years before the first episode of Star Trek.
But it doesn't matter.
So,
That's for some people, Michael.
Some people.
One person.
Not to Hollywood. Justin, you said you had casting?
I do. As a matter of fact, it's a Star Trek casting. Star Trek Starfleet Academy has been renewed for a second season, even before the first season premiered.
I thought I missed something.
And season 2 has added Tatiana Maslany to the cast as a recurring character.
Makes everything better.
This one takes place in the Discovery time, so this is way beyond the future of Next Generation.
Is that the before time or the after time?
The after time.
We're in now.
Right now?
Right now. We can go back to then.
What's that?
When?
Now.
When is then now?
Okay, that's all casting, right?
Nope, one more.
Shit.
Tom Holland is going to be in Chris Nolan's next movie.
Oh, yeah. We don't know anything about it, though.
We know nothing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not a fucking thing, because Chris Nolan.
We know it's a movie.
We know that it
Your perception.
could be watchable or not.
Oh, it'll be watchable, whether or not you can comprehend what's going on.
Turn
That's
that fucking movie off, man. Mm-hmm. But yes, that is casting.
Okay. Trailers. Blumhouse's Wolfman. What happened? 6 trailers?
Yeah.
There were 6 trailers?
Yeah,
I only wrote down
there's
3.
six in the group. Do you want me to take over?
Yeah, run it.
All right. We got the first trailer for Goosebumps: The Vanishing. That's season 2 of the Disney Plus's new Goosebumps show. It looks
this
good.
is one with Ross, right?
Yeah, Schwimmer. Looks good. Looks
I watched
creepy.
part of it. He wasn't whining, so it's, very un-Ross.
We saw the trailer for Legend of Ochi with Willem Dafoe.
That look adorable.
It does.
Little Baby Yoda gremlin thingy.
Yeah, the bigger version looks like it'd probably be menacing. The Strangers Chapter 2 dropped a trailer.
Oh, there's more of that shit happening.
I like the Strangers movie.
I like the first one, but it seems like the concept, from what I've heard, the concept hasn't really been built on. They just keep kind of doing the same.
This seems to hopefully change that.
Shouldn't they know each other by now? They've been strangers for a whole movie. By the sequel, they should already know.
Oh, Joe.
Waka waka. Creature Commandos got its first trailer.
Oh, yeah, that one saw.
That looked good.
Yeah. Fun. It's going to be an experience.
We saw the second trailer? Or first full trailer for Wolfman? First full trailer, right?
Yeah, the last one you could
That was
kind of call
the teaser.
but it gave away a lot of info. This one just kind of fills in a bit more gaps. I'm interested. Looks like it's going to be like a silver family degradation. And just the whole thing falls apart as Dad becomes more wolfy. And hopefully they all turn into werewolves by the end.
Did anybody else think it was his 2 daughters?
Yep.
Because, the one that's playing his wife doesn't look old enough to be playing his wife.
No.
You're right. She doesn't.
No.
Just in its own way, a lot scarier.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole concept of it doesn't matter who's with him. It's fucked up that he's going to turn into a monster that'll probably kill everybody in the house.
Yeah.
Looks interesting. Blumhouse is really figuring out weird ways to make these things.
I look forward to their Dracula movie.
I wonder how they're going to pull that one.
And the last trailer is Electric State.
That's right. That was very early in that was right after the last show. We recorded. It looks interesting.
Yeah, it looks like it's a big, high-budget Netflix movie that may or may not suck.
Yeah. Well, it's the Russos, right?
It is the Russos.
It's the Russos, and they're good creators.
The Gray Man was okay.
Gray Man was fine.
It's okay.
Yeah. I think this concept has a lot more potential to be impactful, because the Gray Man had nothing. Well, despite the relationship with the young girl he's trying to save, it wasn't heartwarming at all. There was nothing very positive about it. You just wanted to see a lot of people get killed and certain people not die.
Yeah.
So this looks like it could be a lot more rewarding.
Yeah. Go ahead into reviews. I'll be back in a minute.
Okay. Salem's Lot. The new remake, or the new adaptation of Salem's Lot, I should say. I checked that out over the weekend. I had seen the original one from the early 80s, and it looked like shit back then. At least it looks better now. And the performances are pretty great. I mean, Alfre Woodard adds to anything.
Yeah, she's a really good actress.
Yeah.
Looks interesting.
It's not scary to me. Someone who's not that, who doesn't handle horror that well might find it fucked up. But it had good tension. I'll give it that. It knew how to play there were some moments that a lesser horror fan might have jumped at the jump scares, but I didn't. If you've already paid for HBO Max, then yeah, I'd say check this one out. I watched Alien Romulus.
How was that?
It's not the worst Alien movie.
So it's better than Alien Resurrections?
Better than Alien Resurrections. I'd say it's better than Alien 3. It does a lot of creative stuff. The reason these characters are doing what they're doing, at the very least, makes sense for the situation that they're put in.
Did you have the alien wiener and the giant alien vagina?
Yeah. The giant vagina that the alien comes out of?
Yeah. Well, no, he has one. He has like a 3-prong, like almost like the flux capacitor style vagina on his.
Oh, yeah, that thing. The
torso.
giant human baby
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, that was a bit off-putting.
Do they like touch on the events of of Alien 1?
Here's what's interesting about it as far as canon and lore goes. They don't go overboard, but they take a specific chunk of the movie to tell you that here is what connects from Prometheus Covenant to the original Alien.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the elements that made it, and here's because I'll spoil this: the alien they use to backwards, whatever, to retro design the pathogen was the alien from Alien.
The one she blew out the airlock?
Yeah, they found it near the Nostromo's wreckage. Encased in fucking carbonite or whatever, just hibernating.
Yeah.
Or it wasn't dead or whatever. And they use that to build the facehuggers, their own version of them.
Dude, how funny! Their little wieners, not even little, in comparison to their body, pretty. Oh boy. Just it was funny. Anywho,
Henry, what are you doing? I think Emery just stole Kyle's phone.
yeah, showing off her stew.
Shouldn't you be going to bed, young lady?
I think, right?
Sorry.
Oh, but it does one thing. It does one of those completely unjustified callbacks. The android takes down one of the aliens and says, "Get away from her, you bitch!" And it's like, why would an android say that to a drone? Why? Why
Wait.
would
In what?
Alien Romulus? For the most part, it's pretty decent. It's a better version of Alien than a lot of these have been.
This takes place before Aliens.
Yeah, it takes place in the gap between Alien and Aliens. So, contextually, the moment he's in, it wouldn't make sense for him to say it. And even if it took place after, someone would have to have watched Ripley say that to the Queen to make the callback. It's just such crap fan service that it really ruined a decent enough movie.
Yes, so.
Yeah, very poor writing. Finally watched Paddington.
Finally?
First one. Kind of bent my, twisted my arm on it. Not like I had to have my arm twisted. I just didn't really feel the urge. I mean, it's adorable. It's undeniably adorable. I'm really hung up on the fact that no one is freaking out that bears talk. That's just a thing. I don't know if my mind will ever completely accept that.
See, now you definitely owe it to yourself to see the second one.
Yeah, she was like, you don't even need to see the first one. Just watch the second one. But I'm like, I don't work that way.
Yeah.
I can't do that. Totally will see it, though. Who knows? Maybe this weekend. Woman of the Hour. Yeah. You check that out?
We watched it today.
Oh, good. I just watched it over the weekend. The Anna Kendrick directed movie about the dating game killer, which is essentially told in 3 different parts, or actually kind of 4 different parts.
Yeah.
They show 3 of his victims and 1 of his potential victims, and the girl that was on the show, and a bunch of scenes where he's just creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
The whole thing is a setup to men are horrible, and yes, a lot of us can be.
Oh, when they popped up the facts at the end, I was like, damn.
I had already watched a docuseries about this,
Have you?
so it wasn't like mind-blowing, but watching the recreation moments, they don't go too crazy. Like, in the documentary, they never tell you what Rodney Alcala did to tell people, to like freak people out, but everybody at the dating thing was like, yeah, don't go anywhere with that guy, just avoid him. The other two guys that he was competing with were like, yeah, I know it sounds like I'm trying to screw this guy over, but he's a fucking creep. Just stay away from him. Anna Kendrick did a really good job with intense. So there's some uncomfortable moments.
For real.
And she's not afraid to hold them and work them for all they're worth.
The fucking tiki bar thing?
Yeah.
That scene was unfucking comfortable.
That dude does a really great job of being charming. Like pretty much every scene he's in, he's charming at first, and people are like, oh, I really like you. And then something happens that upsets him a little bit, and it's all over, it's ruined, and the creep comes out. And he's fucking so fluid with it. He doesn't do it too harsh, but he does it just enough so that anyone he's having a scene with automatically knows, oh, this guy is another person right now. Oh, no, I should get away from him. Totally worth watching. Just got finished before the show watching the Lego Avengers Mission Demolition. Check it out.
Yeah?
It's only 44 minutes, but it gets progressively better throughout, and the bad guy is Kevin Smith.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. A lot of really good guest voices. Tiffany Amber Thiessen is She-Hulk.
Really?
John Stamos is Iron Man.
No shit.
Some fun stuff in there. Some really fun pulls. Deadpool shows up. Minor spoiler. Doesn't show up till the end. Voiced by Jason Matsusik. Jason Matsusik. The guy who played Derek in The Good Place. With that big bushy beard and crazy. Yeah. It's been a lot of stuff. The ending sequence alone, the credit sequence, is one of the better credit sequences in a Marvel thing I've seen in a long time. Totally worth checking out. And last but not least, Mayhem. Mayhem came out in 2023, starring Stephen Yeun and Samara Weaving. It's basically a combination between COVID-19 and, what the hell was the name of that movie? The Belko experiment, where people get locked in a building. The difference here being a virus breaks out, and it's already established by the time the movie's happening that there's a virus that pops up every once in a while that inhibits your rate, that takes away your inhibitions, like sometimes rage, sometimes sexual, just sometimes amorality. And it happens in an office building on the day a guy gets fired, and he kind of does a falling down. And it's Stephen Yeun, so he's really good at falling down. And Samara Weaving's there, shoulder to shoulder with him throughout most of it. And she's fucking awesome. She's fucking awesome at everything. Yeah. I would recommend seeing everything I've seen this weekend. And I finally watched the Joker 2 pitch meeting. You're right. That fucking ending's horrendous.
Okay.
Good. Now we can talk about it?
Yeah.
Yeah. The embargo has been lifted. Yeah, what a fucking cheese dick ending, huh?
Dude, like, I hate it.
What is it for myself and those who may not know?
Okay, so throughout the movie, Harleen or Lee, whatever the fuck her name ended up being. Lee, that's it. Lee. She wants Arthur to be the Joker. He finally lets go. He goes to the courtroom to be Joker, and then realizes, oh hey, me being Joker is not the greatest thing, and blah blah blah, and I can't do it, and yada yada yada. We get to the end, and he's in the fucking jail again, and this other inmate comes up to him, and there's some kind of interaction, and he ends up fucking...
He tells him a joke.
Yeah. And then he ends up killing him.
Wait, he tells the prisoner a joke?
No, the prisoner tells him a joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does it make him laugh?
I think he did one of those little...
Yeah, he does the uncomfortable laugh that he does.
Yeah.
And then he kills him.
Yeah. Stabs the fuck out of him.
And then...
The guy stabs Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the guy carves the smile into his own face.
You see it. You don't see it clearly. You see Arthur on the ground, and the guy's slightly out of focus in the background, but you could see him. You know it's happening.
Yeah.
And they're saying that's the start of Heath Ledger's Joker.
Yeah.
Well, apparently Nolan knocked that down. He's like, don't fucking do that.
No, he did it. He did it.
He did?
Yeah,
Well,
like they did
he
it.
knocked it down for the first movie. They wanted to end the first movie like that, and he's like, "Nah, man, nah, like that. Just keep that away." And now that he's not with Warner Brothers anymore, now that he hasn't produced anything for them in a while, they're like, "Christopher who?
Yeah,
He doesn't run us."
So I have just no. Just
honestly, compared to what else I've heard, that actually sounds like the best part of the movie.
It's not.
Yeah.
Just because it ends. I mean, none of it came out well. Like,
no.
It was.
There's a comedian, Tim Dillon, who had a small role in it, and he torches it. He's like, I didn't realize I was going to be in such a piece of shit. He's like, my agent told me that, oh my god, it's a Joaquin Phoenix movie. Todd Phillips, this is going to change your career. Your career is going up, baby, going up. And he's just like, it's been nominated so far for one of the worst films ever made. So that's good for my career.
It's probably going to clean house at the Razzies.
oh yeah, Joker. Let's do a box office catch up. Let's see.
Ooh, that's not.
You did.
I don't even know if it made budget yet.
Oh, definitely didn't make budget.
So I listened to the latest Fat Man Beyond, and they talk about budget. Did you know that Joaquin and the fucking director both made $20 million each on it?
Ooh. Well, that's how they got him back in the door.
So the movie cost what? At least estimated 200.
It's 220 or 250, I think, is what the number came out to be.
192.2 worldwide right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. IMDb has them at $300 million for the budget. That doesn't make any sense given what I've seen. Like, how many musical numbers are you going to do to get up to that amount?
The 300 million comes with marketing attached.
They don't usually put that in their budget estimate. Here.
Bernardin said it was about 220. I'm going to trust the man, as I always do. But anyways, yeah, it's not... Joker 2 wasn't good. Let's talk about some other things we watched. Anybody else got others? I got some stuff.
Devil on the Stage. Pep, what was it called?
Late Night with the Devil?
Late Night with the Devil. It's fine. I recommend watching it once. Probably will never go back to it. It's fine. It's not bad. The way they filmed it was interesting. I kind of like it. It's like a talk show, and they have like behind the scenes footage, and then commercial breaks and stuff like that. That's cool. Overall,
Mike liked it. He gave it a good review last week.
I don't think it's bad.
It's weird. The ending's it's pretty ambiguous. It's messed up, but like you can kind of see what it probably is, but it doesn't spell itself out.
No.
The ride it takes you on though is pretty solid horror.
Yeah. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Anyone watch The Penguin?
No, not yet.
I need to start it.
Okay, never mind.
I do plan on it, but we're in the middle of the fucking Mayfair witches, which I'll get into in a second.
Okay, what else have we watched? We watched a couple of bad horror movies. There's a lot of bad ones out there.
Most.
I forget about Madhouse. I think I already talked about that one. What else? She's picked them all. I never picked any bad movies. She's picked the worst movies we've ever seen in her life. It's frankly embarrassing. I had to call her mom and say, "Who raised your daughter?" Because she's the worst.
Waiting for the day something comes flying at his head.
I was waiting for it too.
No, she's obsessed with me. She loves me so much. It's crazy.
Okay, Mayfair Witches continues to be incestuously creepy. Like, the weird things that her dad is trying to do with her. Also, he's a demon. That's not an excuse for making out with your daughter that you didn't know was still alive. It's fucking weird. Like, he knows she didn't know he was around, but he was well aware of her existence. It's
kind of weird, I think, that, like, the show, it involves demons and the occult, obviously, and, like, evil. Like, pure evil. And the things that we cringe at are, like, the incest stuff. Like, pure evil.
Is it not something to cringe at? It's pretty fucking cringy.
It's cringy, but, like, there's actual demons in the show.
Yeah, but, like, he's a familiar to the witch family. Like,
but, like, evil.
Yeah,
There's
sure.
Evil. Like, we've been so inured to evil nowadays.
Well, no,
like
evil,
monsters.
but evil has to exist for good to exist. Like, that's something we all are aware of. Like, but the evil trying to fuck his own daughter, like, that's the next level.
Well, that's evil, man.
Yeah,
That's straight
like
up evil.
that's so that is the evil creeping us out. Like, stop trying to fuck your daughter. You know?
PSA.
Don't do that. Don't do that shit.
Yeah, knock it off.
Also, it's written like the writing room was a bunch of 13-year-old girls at a sleepover. Like, 6 different things trying to be told at one time. Like, last night's episode that we watched, I was like, I think I'm done. But then, that was episode 5. But then it's only 8 episodes long. So I'm like, well, I'm going to fucking finish it out. So after we finished Woman of the Year, we watched another episode today. I was just like I'm trying real hard. Like, struggling through this. 2 episodes left. I gotta see it through to the end. But, like, fuck. So thankfully I get to pick the next series because she picked this one. It had promise, but, like, not it's not holding up.
Here's a fun review on IMDb. Just the title of it: Anne Rice would cry.
Yeah. They apparently they really fucked up the source material on this one. But speaking of holding up, I have a review of a deodorant. I have the Dove Men's Care Apple Cider and Bourbon. Fucking incredible. It smells so nice. Mike smelled me.
Very bourbony.
Yeah. Kyle refused to because he's a fucking prude. I got up in there, like, I tried to get his face up in my fucking armpit.
He wouldn't do it? He wouldn't bite?
No, he wouldn't bite. He wouldn't sniff.
Oh, you know.
It smells good. Matt Norman was gonna get all up in there. He did.
That's why I don't wear deodorant, so everyone can smell me no matter what.
Okay, that's you being you.
Yeah.
Your musk.
Yeah, exactly. It's pheromones. Mm-hmm. So people can either feel threatened, turned on, combination of both.
Completely indifferent to your existence, so I guess it doesn't.
Yeah. So you're in the middle. So you're like, you have this half a mass chub, and you're also scared, like, oh my god.
Well, if we're being honest, I'm always at half mass. Like, doesn't matter. Don't.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so then you obviously operate in lust, and therefore that is your sin. And because I'm a virtuous warrior, I have to take advantage of you.
Ew, you're going to take advantage of a lustful sinner?
Obviously, I would rope him in with, you know.
How do you take advantage of a lustful sinner?
Oh, like you just find your ticks, and then next thing you know, you're drinking, and you go, oh, this tastes funny.
But you don't even.
Lustful sinner?
You're all worried about your wiener.
Wait, you don't have
and
to.
then you're going to wake up, and then I'm going to be singing "Stuck in the Middle with You," and you're not even going to know what's going on.
You think cutting off my dick's gonna stop me?
Now,
A different path.
I never would go that far. I probably would operate, if I was a psycho, from like the waist up and like the knees down. Probably avoid that area.
Okay, then that's psychosexual too. He cut off everything except the dick. He's saying something.
Yeah.
Really trying to say something.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's a chimpanzee thing. Like, everyone loses their dick except me.
Okay, but like it's still not gonna whatever.
I also know not to bare my teeth when I smile at you now.
I watched Carved, the Killer Pumpkin movie that we saw the trailer of for last week.
That did just drop, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Sure did.
I put that on my list. Should I take it off?
Yeah, it wasn't great.
I'm just realizing I wanted to get Kelly's review of Slaughterhouse.
Yeah. Yeah.
They said they were going to watch it Saturday night, and I warned him. Damned if I didn't warn him.
James lobbied to watch Slaughterhouse Saturday night. He's like, Uncle Mike. I was like, yeah, Uncle Mike said it was fucking terrible, James. We're not watching it.
So dumb.
But yeah, Carved. We did, however, watch American Horror Stories, the anthology series. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I think I could swallow that show if it's bite-sized.
Yeah, it's way easier than trying to get into the real show. This is very much like Tales from the Crypty, Twilight Zone-esque stuff.
So real horror, not murder porn?
Yeah. Yeah, it was actually the first episode we watched was really good. And like I have a hard time with like modern shit, but this was well written, so good for them. I also watched Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 2.
Woohoo!
And I can say it's an improvement over the first one, for sure.
Nice.
And there's a bit of a twist. And they answered a question to something that was bothering me the entire time.
He did rape Christopher Robin.
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
I don't know that. Those drawings are pretty convincing.
Yeah, nope. Wasn't a thing.
Huh.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin it for you because I know you're going to watch it.
Well, I didn't even watch the first one. I watched the first 10 minutes of the first one.
Dude, watch the second one. It's not bad. Like, I'm glad the first one existed so that this one looks much better than that one.
The first one walked, so this one can run?
Definitely.
Wow.
Like, you don't even have to watch the first one, honestly, because they lay out a lot more shit in this one.
What's it on?
It's on Peacock.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's, the creature design's pretty fucking good, too. This time around.
Are there more than just Pooh and Piglet?
Yes.
Okay.
Tigger.
That's just an opportunity that you don't miss.
Tigger and Owl are in it. And let me fucking tell you, Owl is terrifying.
You do some incredible things. They are the perfect killing machine.
Yeah. Terrifying. And I like the explanation of the existence of these things. Like, I'm like, okay, I see what you're doing. I'll give you a little credit when it comes to these other Twisted Fairy Tale ones now. I see what you did. You put out a shitty version because, like, that's what you had the money for, and now you're going back and you're like, you know, Evil Dead 2 in it.
It's a good model to build off of.
Yeah. So props.
Respect.
And the
Lord of mercy.
last thing I have is Agatha.
All along, it's been a good show.
Yeah.
Damn right.
And finally, truly answered the history of teen.
They did the comic book thing, huh?
Pretty much. Not exactly one-to-one, but they pulled a lot from it. I don't mind halfway through a show, they kind of just stop what they're doing with the story and do a flashback if it's answering these kind of questions, and they're important. It made you think the whole time he was looking to get power, but not. He's looking for his bro. And that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
Build the Young Avengers, damn it.
Yep.
But even beyond that, it's really a damn good show.
Yeah.
We got to see effects of the hex.
Yeah, I love any time they kind of reference back to these things that have happened in the past, like seeing the hex from the outside from a completely different point of view. Like what was happening at a different place in time, or a different place at the exact same time.
Yeah.
It's always interesting. Tomorrow night.
And
How many more do we have? Like 3?
3. So it's the single episode this week, and then next week's the double.
Do you think our cameo is going to come back at any point?
Which one?
The one
Ralph?
Yeah, the last episode.
I doubt it. I think he was just a plot device. A good one. Like, I really enjoyed his scene. And that's the kind of thing, the aftermath of what she did. They didn't spend much time. Like, you see all the people there were haunted, but the way he describes what they did to her and how he got double screwed in the deal,
Yeah.
that was a great scene. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. This reviews.
News?
News.
Comic-Con New York Comic-Con was this weekend, so a handful of announcements have been made. The Rise of Emperor Doom starts in 2025, with effects on the entire Marvel Comics line. Last year, at the end of a major storyline, the title of Sorcerer Supreme was handed from Doctor Strange to Doctor Doom to save the world. And, well, that shit's coming due now. He's going to abuse the fuck out of that power. And I'll probably be there for some of it. It's going to be line wide. There's no way I'm buying all that shit. Sega is making a Shinobi movie. Yeah. You know you're old when that excites you. From the director of Extraction and Extraction 2, the Hemsworth movies.
Huh.
Yeah. If you're a Batman fan and you enjoyed Hush, you thought it needed a sequel,
One of the 3 Batman stories Joe has read.
Jim Lee and Jeff Loeb are getting back together for Hush 2, coming out in March of 2025, or starting in March 2025. A Sinister Six movie is still in the works from Sony because they haven't learned their fucking lesson. Maybe it's Raiders.
How's that working out?
We shall see. The Ultimate Universe is getting its Wolverine quicker than I expected. His first issue is coming out January 15th. It'll be a slightly tweaked version from the standard Marvel Universe. He's going to wear a full face mask for a little while, but that shit's going to come off. He works for the Soviet bloc, the Soviet end of the Maker's fucked up universe.
He's their Winter Soldier.
Yes. That's the name he's going under. He's not Weapon X.
Yeah.
He's the Winter Soldier. So that's a nice spin. Daredevil Born Again will arrive March 4th of next year.
Woo!
Yeah. Mike Flanagan will adapt yet another Stephen King story, turning Carrie into a series for Amazon Prime.
Yo, I'm fucking down. I'm fucking down for this.
If anyone can do a good job with it, it could be him. But this is the 4th version of it now.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, but at least it's getting a series. It's not another movie.
Yeah,
But, like, I love his shit, though.
he does seem to know how. The only other person that handles Stephen King as well as him is Frank Darabont.
Yeah.
And
Like, yeah, Flanagan can fucking tell a story, man. Like,
yeah, Flanagan's way more prolific.
Yeah.
He does like 3 series in a year.
Yeah.
And a movie. Ready or Not 2 is in development.
fuck yeah.
Samara Weaving's coming back.
Fuck
Who
yeah.
knows what the fuck that's going to be?
Fuck
If
yeah.
you saw that ending, you got to be scratching your head right now. You probably have ideas in mind, like I do. But they could do a whole bunch of different shit with that concept. And my last story, Vinnie, don't get too excited about this. I know you've been waiting to hear it. Blade has been removed from the slate of Marvel films. 20th Century Films is replacing that spot with Predator Badlands, which will be starring Elle Fanning.
Yeah.
Wesley Snipes is grinning ear to ear. He knows what's coming. We know what's coming.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, bro.
Yeah.
It's a Blade multiverse movie. That's what's up.
I actually thought that would be a way they'd go, and that would be so bad.
It would be, but that's what they're going to be doing. Because it's the only way they can make stories now. They know they got to bring Wesley Snipes back because the pop he got, I don't know, nostalgic sells.
Depends.
They just need to
Now
find
diapers. It has nothing to do with diapers, Justin.
See what you did there. That's cute.
You like that?
It's cute.
You get it? Okay.
To piggyback off of that Marvel news, the studio also announced that they have 3 new release dates for 2028 movies.
No clue what they are. They're just putting in placeholders now.
Yes.
Any one of them could be Blade. when the time
February 18th, May 5th, and November 10th.
When are we supposed to be getting Secret Wars?
It's a secret.
May 7th, 2027.
Not much of a secret.
Okay.
They start filming Doomsday next year.
Yeah. Rick and Morty got picked up for another season already, ahead of the next season that they're already working on.
Sweet.
I gotta admit, I didn't think that replacement actor would do as good a job.
They did a good job.
Yeah. He doesn't burp as much. But
No. Which is kind of okay.
yeah, as a Roiland thing. It gets annoying after a while.
It does.
Very. Kind of sickening.
Yeah. The Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade is going to add a Minnie Mouse balloon this year.
Oh.
That's
Glad they're focusing on new characters.
Which is cool. There's always new characters in there. But I think it's the only time Minnie Mouse has been featured in the parade as a balloon.
As opposed to Mickey, or there will also be a...
Mickey has been a balloon previously.
no, like there will only be a Minnie this year?
Yes.
Okay. That's an achievement.
Yeah. The Wolfman director called out Halloween Horror Nights for its shitty portrayal of what the wolf creature looks like in his upcoming movie. So, Joe, you can relax. That's not the design of the fucking Wolfman.
Oh, better not be. That was awful.
He
Well, in
was-
the trailer, you kind of get a sense of what he's going to look like.
Yeah, he was not happy.
Wait, are you telling me Universal cheaped out on something in their theme park?
Yeah.
I don't believe that.
Yeah. James Gunn revealed a bunch of shit at NYCC. He and co-chairman Safran said, beyond what any of us expected, plans for Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters, Creature Commandos. We saw the first trailer for that. It was announced that Linda Cardellini and Michael Rooker will guest star. And that Kong Gorilla, the Golden Gorilla, and Batman's Clayface are among characters who will appear in the series. Creature Commandos and every single project out of DC Studios is going to be its own thing in terms of aesthetic. Gunn said, adding that tones will differ between Superman, Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, and HBO's Lantern series, which Gunn has likened to a true detective-type mystery. It's a connected universe, but we're not imposing any overall aesthetic.
Well, Superman looks like it's going to be stupid.
Shut your dirty whore mouth.
I mean, who is Superman's tailor? Huh? Huh?
Why are you being a dick?
I don't know.
He's doing observational humor now. He's gonna do crowd work.
It's because he can't shit on it because he saw the Superman and Crypto photo from last week and he's like, oh.
No, I said, wow, who made this? Some guy on Twitter?
You're like,
who is this tailor?
This is after my fucking heart.
Give me someone with the last name Taylor. Taylor Swift?
You suck.
Hey, she's got really good fashion though. That wouldn't like who's his tailor? Lauren Taylor?
But she doesn't know how to take measurements. Inseam, the little chalk lines to make on the pants. She's not capable of doing that. She has to touch someone else. That's some other guy. She doesn't do that. She has people for that.
Anyways, so Pokemon's been hit with this huge ass leak lately, right? They've been dropping like designs for new Pokemon, new games, stuff that was concepts for older games. And one of those things that got out is an origin for the Pokemon Typhlosion. Typhlosion is the final form of Cyndaquil. Okay. Here we go. So, in the leak files were discovered that address the creation myth of Pokemon, and several stories unpack the early days of mankind and Pokemon. In one of those tales, Typhlosion is brought up. An anecdote claims the creator abducted a girl who got lost in the forest and gaslit her into believing they were a man. And from there, well, things get worse. To summarize the tale, the story takes readers back into the ancient past when humanity and Pokemon were separate from one another. A young girl goes into the woods to gather goods, but she gets lost. It is there a man appears and takes her to his home in a cave. Despite the girl's pleas to return home, the man keeps her in the woods, and they eventually form a sexual relationship. It is not long after that the girl learns this man is really a Typhlosion, and the creature has taken the girl as his wife. As the story continues, the Typhlosion keeps his wife hidden. She eventually has a child with the creature. Things intensify when the girl's father begins searching for her in the woods, leaving Typhlosion to fight the man in hopes of keeping his bride. Typhlosion was killed by the older man, and the girl could only bury her lover before returning to the village. It was there humans began to pick on the girl's child, as they were half human, half Pokemon. This torment led the child and his mother to embrace their animal side and flee into the woods. From there, the story suggests this incident is what led mankind to realize Typhlosion is part human. So, yeah, that is the creation myth behind the fan favorite evolution.
You can go first, Michael. Sorry, Mike's hand was up first. Respect, dog.
My hand is supporting my head because I feel like it's about to fall over.
I'm doing the same thing.
Like,
that's dark, right? It's really fucking dark.
That's not an official origin, right? That's just something they put in there, like, maybe we'll use this one day.
Yeah, I mean, it was in the Pokemon Company, like, files, so, like, it could potentially be a thing.
Like, someone verbalized it or wrote it down and handed it to someone above them in a decision-making position, and that person picked it up or listened to them and said, okay, put this someplace official.
Yes.
It didn't just bring them over and go,
yes.
Hey!
Yes. Kyle just shared the picture of what Typhlosion looks like.
Yes, so that is somehow part human.
Yes.
Oh, that one. I've seen that one.
No.
What did the other one look like?
That story is bullshit.
It's not.
It's gotta be. It's gotta be a fucking joke.
It's from the fucking leak.
It's gotta be a joke.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you.
That's officially interspecies erotica.
Yes, it is.
And
YouTube right there.
Listen, I'm looking at this thing. It has no dick.
All that you can see.
So now we have to go into. You have to describe this thing's dick.
You don't have to. You're not.
You kind of have to, because lions, like big cats, they have like hooks on their wieners.
I didn't get that. You didn't see that. He's like, you have to. I was like, you don't have to. You're not running for president. Like,
Yeah.
See what you did there. I see what you did.
But like, you think it might like get in there and like damage or something?
Who knows? What if it's? You ever see a turtle wiener?
Yeah.
Those things are pulverizing other turtles.
Yeah.
And then
That's why
I don't know.
That's why they move so slow, bro.
Yeah. Like now.
Did you say slow bro on purpose?
Huh?
I asked Justin if he said slow bro on purpose in the midst of a Pokemon conversation.
Give him the old
Oh,
whiskies.
that's nice. Nice pun.
Sorry, I cut you off then. Go ahead.
It's okay. And now, does this thing have a rate? Because these things are big, right? They're like 6. They're big.
They're pretty
like
big. Yeah.
dinosaurs.
Typhlosions
So
are
it's-
big. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a mega huge dong then.
You're assuming.
You have to.
You don't have
Then
to.
It's not a guarantee. Do you know that gorillas, like silverbacks, only are packing 2 inches?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. But makes you wonder. Does this lady have a shallow vagina? Does she have a gigantic vagina that can harbor a giant
Oh, she was young,
wiener?
young girl. So you're talking like early teens.
And jeez.
Might be the most fucked up part. It's not bad enough a Pokemon took a human out into the woods.
Yeah.
Fucking kid.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
We had
And,
to do so much
and
Pokemon.
impregnated her.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ugh. If you spit on a fire Pokemon, does that damage its HP?
I'm assuming, yeah, water.
So what? Never mind.
Like you spit on a fire Pokemon's dick? Is that what you're about to have?
Well, that, and also, like, what if like, she was servicing him, he ejaculated, and she goes, "Ah!"
Threw it back at him? Or what if,
Yeah.
or what if she used squirt?
Yeah.
Oh, used squirt?
What if she peed all over him? He's like sleeping, and she's just like, I have to get the fuck out of here.
Right?
Ah!
Oh, he's kidnapping women. He's into that kind of shit.
Yeah. It's,
Yeah, right. He's into that pain shit, like that Sandshrew. Remember the Sandshrew that guy had? That
yeah, the cuckold fucking Sandshrew.
yeah, he put him in. Put your belt on, and Pikachu couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
You know, maybe the Typhlosion liked getting pee on because it was like autoerotic asphyxiation. You know, because it douses his flame. He's almost dead. You know.
That's his thing. Because he's also an ostracized, creepy, fucking loser that's just sitting in a cave by himself.
Yeah.
And now it makes you wonder because they say people that molest, they've been molested. So his owner probably molested him.
Well, there was no owners at that point. This was pre. This probably led to the movement of catching Pokemon.
Oh shit! Yeah, pitchforks and shit. Get him in the bowl.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They had them, and they're like, what do we do? Let's create advanced technology where we can put them inside balls and then use them to fight.
Fight
Yeah.
each other instead of fucking our humans.
Yeah.
So
Smart.
there you go.
Not only am I ready to move on from this conversation entirely,
Yeah.
but it also makes me hope that there is absolutely never a leak about Mr. Mime
Yeah.
or
Oh,
Jinx
You know, Mr.
or any other Pokemon like that.
Tangela? Tangela's got a fucking rope on her. Him.
Well,
Tentacle porn.
Oh yeah.
The Chick-fil-A streaming service has officially been named Chick-fil-A Play and is set to launch on November 18th. The free service will feature a collection of original animated shows, scripted podcasts, and cooking shows.
So is it blacked out on Sundays?
I don't fucking know.
Good question, Joe.
Uh-huh.
It's the Lord's Day. We don't work on the Lord's Day, do we?
If I can't get my spicy chicken deluxe on a Sunday, why are we
Why are you
not watching?
programming at me?
Yeah, exactly.
it's all reruns on Sunday.
Yeah, no new programming. It's all Veggie Tales.
I came back around.
Yep. Now it's time for food news. All right, Walmart's got a bunch of Christmas exclusive shit, so here you go. They've got Pillsbury Funfetti.
October.
I'm aware.
Yeah, thank you, Kyle. Thank you.
Pillsbury
I'm really sick of this
Funfetti
war on
Santaverse Elf on the Shelf Snickerdoodle Cookie Mix. The Santaverse Elf on the Shelf Marshmallow Swirl Fudge Brownie Mix. The Santaverse Peppermint Vanilla Frosting, Hot Cocoa Whipped Frosting, and Elf on the Shelf Swirl Cake Mix. You can also get the Pillsbury Cutout Cookies with the Grinch on it. And the one that intrigues me the most is Pillsbury is putting out a toaster donut in vanilla frosting, pink frosting, rainbow sprinkle, and Boston cream flavored.
I am Googling this because I'm intrigued on a toaster donut.
Right?
That's very
I love donuts.
toaster donut.
My mom just bought me a dozen of Krispy Kreme, brother.
Did you get the Ghostbuster ones?
Yeah, I got the Stay Puft Marshmallow one. It had icing on it. Not great.
Yeah.
The other ones were good, though.
Did they even last you one full day?
No.
Well, you know what I did? I brought 3 to the gym for a couple of the bros, and Michael ended up eating them all.
I'm not
So
surprised.
then I got home. I had 3 or 4 yesterday, and I had 3 or 4 today. I had 4 yesterday.
So the toaster donut's basically a Pop-Tart.
Well, but not like hard. These are soft, like toaster strudel, but like, empty inside except for the Boston cream one.
Oh, so like us.
Yeah. My Mochi has gingerbread birthday cake, lemon cheesecake flavors dropping. Bluebell ice creams dropping their peppermint bark for this holiday season. And Diana's Bananas, the frozen banana lady, has a birthday cake coated banana coming, which is weird. Some news on some holiday treats to stuff your stockings and your face. Dunkin' Boxo Chocolates has donut flavored filled chocolates. Boston cream, red velvet, and brownie batter. Kit Kats has a Santa shaped Kit Kat coming. They're actually available right now in BJ's. We almost picked up a bag, but it is only Halloween.
Oh. Yeah, now I gotta visualize that.
Yep,
too.
I am too.
Yeah, go ahead. It's a Santa shaped chocolate and it's Kit Kat filled.
Yeah,
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't.
right? You're having a hard time with it, aren't you?
It's bonus. It's bonus chocolate. Clearly, it's not a stick, but it looks fucking delicious.
It does look good.
Yeah, Reese's mini peanut butter cup sugar cookies. That's peanut butter cups studded with sugar cookie bits inside. Sounds delightful as well.
Am I the only person who thinks the Santa Kit Kat looks like a USB thumb drive?
Yeah, a little bit.
I can't unsee
Right?
that.
Yeah.
Something about it. You expect to shove it into the side of the laptop.
Yeah. Twizzlers trees are coming. So it's the Twizzler nibs, but they're shaped like Christmas trees. There you go. And Reese's is finally dropping a filled peanut butter pretzel. Not chocolate covered, just a regular pretzel nugget filled with Reese's peanut butter. And I will have to take my fucking acid reflux medicine just to try this because it's something I've always wanted. And we've got Twinings of London tea for the holiday season. Peppermint cheer, gingerbread joy, winter spice, and Christmas tea. All available to warm up your bones on these nice, balmy 70, 60 degree days.
Is anybody else thrown off when he goes and they think he's doing the last one?
This is the last one here from Cracker
Yes.
Barrel.
Yeah.
The Cracker Barrel holiday
Like 5 times,
menu.
and I'm like, oh, okay, it's a short one. No.
No.
Yeah, wrap it up.
It's Cracker Barrel holiday menu. DIY hot chocolate bar. So you can make your own hot chocolate at the table. A sparkling plum mimosa. A sugar plum tea. Country fried turkey.
That sounds like, how, like, country fried, the chicken fried chicken is like, you're definitely ready to nap. Like, seriously,
this
after you
will-
finish.
Yeah, you could eat this, and then probably someone could stick a finger in your asshole once you pass out.
Yeah.
Like you're gonna be knocked out.
Let's everybody speak for ourselves.
This
Yeah. At least 2 fingers.
yeah. Signature fried apple French toast bake.
Fuck.
Yeah, that sounds good.
That sounds so good.
New pot roast. New cinnamon swirl French toast breakfast. Broccoli and cheese hash brown casserole. Hash brown casserole shepherd's pie. Chocolate pecan pie, apple streusel pie, cinnamon roll pie, and pumpkin pie.
What
Is that like chocolate pecan pie?
What, chocolate pecan pie?
Yeah, they like the same thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Oh, okay.
I wish Cracker Barrel was closer.
Yeah, same as
Yeah, why does the Kissimmee area get 12 of them, and New Jersey gets like 1?
We shouldn't have them up here. Like, I've been to the one in Jersey. It's not great because we're not from there.
Where, what? What was it?
We're not from down south. You have to get below Virginia.
I'm sorry, dude. Some people, you go past exit 80, all of a sudden, they start talking like this, and you ask yourself, what fucking state am I in? Where are you from? The suburbs?
Yeah, man.
Excuse you.
Route 37 is the Mason-Dixon line for the state.
Yeah.
I invite you, all of you, to come to my mother-in-law's family end of the summer barbecue she has every September.
No.
No,
I've been there.
Mike's been there. But that's where Southern Jersey is from.
Oh, dude. I know.
It's something.
Oh, yeah.
You ever been to Cowtown?
Rodeo? Hell yeah.
Drinking my Miller High
That's
Life
the place.
kicking bags of shit.
Got my shit kickers.
Any
That's what they call them.
any douches of the week, kids?
I do. It's not something that was done specifically this week, but this week I learned about a practice employed by many Japanese companies, but specifically Bandai Namco, the video game company, where they will take employees that they don't want to fire, because over in Japan, there's a lot of employee protection laws in place. You can't just fire a person because you want to make high profits. What they will do is take these people, either give them no work to do, or literally assign them to be in a room with nothing to do,
Yeah.
hoping to shame them into quitting.
Yeah.
That is fucking duplicitous. And if that's Japanese culture, fuck Japan in general. But if it's just certain companies doing it, fuck them.
It's not the whole culture. It is a lot of the older companies, though. I'm not even going to lie. I would love to be paid to sit in a room with nothing to do.
Yeah, they tried to employ that in the States when they've picked up companies here, and it just doesn't, like, what are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, okay, I'll sit in this fucking office and play with my fucking ding-dong.
Yeah, I'll bring my laptop and make my own game.
Yeah.
Your laptop.
Wait.
I'll bring my
No.
Xbox.
You guys are assuming that you're allowed to have, like, electronics in the office.
I said I'd play with my dick. They can't stop me from playing with my dick, Kyle.
I think that might be a thing they could fire you for.
8 hours, though? That's a long time.
If you're only in your
8 hour
room,
day.
I could work.
Okay.
I could work on the bat wing. I could work on the brain.
Think of it this way.
It's so vain.
8 hours of edging,
Oh my god, that'd be fucking incredible.
then paint the wall when you're done.
Jesus,
Or you can meditate and try to work on getting enlightened.
I could do that, or I could edge
Jerk
for
off
8
for 8
hours.
hours.
Well, if you know how to do the internal orgasm, to develop your yogi skills,
I'm gonna fucking.
I've done a handful of
They're gonna
orgasms
come in
my time.
after a week of me sitting in that room, and they're like, "When did we get popcorn ceiling in here?"
not me. They're going to be like, whoa, I feel your aura, your vibe, dog. And I'll probably make them cry because I'll just be exuding love so much.
Where did all the napkins go? Didn't we have a lot more napkins in here?
Nah.
Someone's got to take the trash out.
Yeah.
Don't come in this corner.
I'm glad you brought up Japan for your douche of the week, because I'm bringing up Japan for my nerd of the week.
Okay.
Robots?
A boyfriend who dated 35 women and told each one he had a different birthday, so he regularly received gifts, has been arrested for fraud in Japan. But, like, fucking bravo, sir. Good for you.
Good job on him.
Good for you.
I thought you were going to mention the robots.
No, not the fuck robots, Vinny.
I'm a nerd.
You really want those. Fuck robots.
Is it an uplifting one, Joe?
It is an uplifting one.
All right, let me get mine out first. I'm going to give it to the Central Park 5. They're suing the orange one. He can't run his fucking mouth. And they're going to win, too. This is libel. He said a lot of lies about them over the years.
Yeah.
My nerd is Mr. Jack Black for his absolutely nerding out, amazing induction speech for Ozzy Osbourne at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Well, they certainly picked the right guy if they wanted to.
I'm gonna quote some of this. I remember the first time I heard of Ozzy. I was 13 years old, wandering around the record store. What should I get? Styx? Journey? An older rock aficionado noticed my indecision and he said, "Stop fucking around, kid. This is the album you need to get. Blizzard of Oz." Man, he was right. Thank you, nameless rock aficionado, wherever you are. You changed my life. I remember looking at the album cover at Ozzy's face before I even heard the music. I was transfixed. He looked so cool. The red and white suit with the white fringe on the sleeves, the crazy look in his eye, the skulls, the cross. Holy shit. The whole thing just looked so badass. That's fucking nerding out. If you ever watch the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, the speech is usually boring. Like, he went all out. It was great and
energy to everything he does.
Yeah.
He does. I wish he performed. I wish he was one of the people who, because Ozzy unfortunately couldn't perform. He was he could barely walk. So he sat in the Devil's Throne that they made him, while Wolfgang Van Halen, Zakk Wylde, I forgot the guy who sang Crazy Train, but he did a really good job. All played. I wish Jack Black jumped on stage and would start singing with them.
I'm surprised they could stop Jack Black from jumping on stage.
True.
It was cool. They cut to him and Ozzy both singing the lyrics to the songs.
I'm surprised Ozzy wasn't in already.
He's in for Sabbath. This is just solo. But he should have been in for solo for years ago.
I mean, Eminem is in already, right?
No.
Or no, he inducted Run DMC, right?
Yeah.
No, he inducted Dre.
Was it Dre?
Or Snoop.
A little self-serving, but it makes sense. All right, sounds like a show to me.
Sounds like a show. We got another one.
All right. As always, if you like what you hear, you can like us on Facebook.com/nerdities. Follow us on Twitter at nerdities. Email us at nerdities@gmail.com. Check out nerdities.com.
While you're there, fuck yourself. And fuck yourself for everything else. And fuck your face. tpublic.com/nerdities. The fuck yourself t-shirt is coming. Also, you can wear the fuck yourself thong. And choke yourself with the fuck yourself hoodie. Then head over to sinfulcreationsbyjustin.com and order a large box of Go Fuck Yourself. And Joe, it's your turn.
Unfuck yourself and watch us on YouTube, youtube.com/nerdities. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to get notified when new content is coming, because new content is coming. Well, if you haven't watched it, the first season of Nerd ETs is completely streaming on YouTube. You have our amazing interview shows and more upcoming
Joe,
on
slow
YouTube.
the fuck down. Season 2 of Nerd ETs begins filming this winter.
Yes, it does.
Halloween special drops next week. And what is this Halloween special about, Joe?
It is our telling of the first 2 books of the Dark Days of Brickton.
What the fuck is that, Joe?
That is the comic book you guys wrote.
That's the Nerdities comic book. That's right. Dark Days of Brickton. Available nowhere because I don't know why.
This also is features probably one of the best commercials we've ever recorded.
That's saying a lot.
I just listened to it again the other day. for shits and
It is-
giggles.
it
Pop,
is
it
good.
popped me hard. That one, and then I listened to the Christmas album again. The Christmas album makes me belly laugh every fucking time I listen to it.
This year's?
Yeah, there's something really fucking special about it.
Speaking of special, listeners out there, if you want to be extra special and become an executive producer or any type of producer that gives us money,
Look for our Kickstarter.
write to us at nerdities@gmail.com because we'll croon, we'll swoon, we'll talk about your business and or product.
And maybe Joe will be your Typhlosion.
Here's a nerdy screw.
Because of the end of civilization, the Clamp Cable Network now leaves the air. We hope you have enjoyed our programming, but more importantly, we hope you have enjoyed life.